Shut up and sit down.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Pardon Me, Alex, the home of your favorite Lumberjack basketball podcast. For those who know it, I'm Alex, and that is Jax.
Welcome back. We're a little behind, but
I know. Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on. So there have been 3 games since you last have seen our pretty faces. We're going to go over 2 of those games tonight. The Northwestern game and then the Southeastern Louisiana game. And then on Friday, we will go over the McNeese home game that just happened on Monday night. So a lot of catching up to do this week, but there's just been so much going on that we had to wait until now to catch everybody up on what's been happening with Lumberjack basketball. But there's been a lot going on, and it's all been good and gravy. So buckle in, kick back, and get ready to talk some basketball. Y'all. Well, we already got them on. Let's see here. Chris Cromwell, winners. I'm telling you, the dubs are flowing, and we are over the moon.
Very happy.
Very happy. One could say that we are #winning together. And, as you can see, that's like the battle cry of Lumberjack basketball, win together, which I love so much. And they have absolutely been winning together. It's been a hell of a season so far. And it's just now February.
Getting ramped up. It's almost time.
Yikes, y'all. We're wildin'. Okay, so we got a lot to chat about. Like I said, we're going to go over 2 games tonight and then McNeese's game on Friday with a special guest. And so make sure you guys put that on your calendar at 1:30-ish on Friday. We will be going live talking about the McNeese game. And if you live under a rock or didn't get to tune in live or in person, you missed one hell of a game. But we will save that energy for Friday. But right now we got to talk about Northwestern. So we played Northwestern on Tuesday, January 27th. This was the rescheduled game. It was supposed to be on Monday, the 26th, but because of the ice storm and all the crazy winter weather, this was pushed back a day to give people and the teams a little bit more traveling grace. I know Jacqueline had traveling almost problems coming in even on Tuesday for that game. And so it was a good thing it was pushed back, but at the same time, it was not a great time for those who work or don't have flexible schedules, but
yeah.
Tell us about your treacherous drive. Yeah.
As you know, it's supposed to be the normal game time of 6:30 on Monday night. They pushed it back to Tuesday and did it in the afternoon at 3:05, which is like so arbitrary. But anyway, whatever CBS gives us. But yeah, like Alex said, difficult time for anybody who works. And then the people who work and have an hour and a half to drive, and the roads are not great. So I had to leave even earlier. And yeah, the first half of my trip from Tyler to Henderson was not great. There was still a lot of snow and ice, and definitely I was driving like 40 miles per hour for that first half. But after that, wasn't so bad. Thankfully made it there just in the nick of time. So yay for that. Little background info for y'all per usual. Going into this game, we had 43 wins and 36 losses in our previous matchup versus Northwestern. The last time that we played them was in Natchitoches on New Year's Eve. We did win by 10 points, 74-64. Largest margin of victory against Northwestern was 97-50 in 2018. And the smallest was that 1 point, 64-63 in 2013. You just had to be there.
That was that game lives in so much Lumberjack infamy. I mean, it's right up there with the Duke win. I mean, that game, that Jacob Parker team with just a wild game. I mean, that and plus this, it was at the Sawmill and it was packed to the brim. For those who remember distinctly, I know Jacqueline and I both do. I mean, we packed in there like rats.
It was a full house.
Yeah.
But we have some attendance numbers coming up that are best of the season. So
yeah,
buckle up, Buttercup. All right. So game notes for this one. Same starters: Keon, Cece, Cam, Gerald, Latif. We did win almost our new smallest margin of victory by only 2 points, 69-67. The attendance was 4,675, which I think up until this game was maybe the best. But like I said, hold on. It does get better. Sean Kennedy's stat section, our field goal percentage was 42.6. Our 3-point percentage was an even third at 33.3. Free throw, 61.1%. We had 36 points in the paint, 7 points off turnovers, 13 second chance points, 6 fast break points, 12 bench points. The score was tied one time, but the lead never changed. So we never gave up the lead, but it was tied once.
Yeah.
41 total rebounds, 9 offensive, 32 defensive. We had 12 fouls, which is kind of low for us. 10 turnovers. They also had 10 turnovers. We had 7 steals, 3 blocks, and 8 assists. Our game leaders for this game, we had Keon with 27 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. We had Latif with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Cam with 8 points, 1 steal. Narit with 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And Gerald was just a smidge away from a double-double. He had 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks.
Absolutely. Man, this game was, I don't know. It was I'm not going to say a barn burner, but the fact that we were, it was as close as it was, I was not too thrilled with it in that respect, but everything else was fine. I mean, because when we played, we went and saw them on New Year's Eve. I mean, it was not a super close game. I mean, I had a comfortable-ish lead, but this one was a little bit more tight than I wanted. But Jacqueline, go ahead and tell us your player of the game, and then I'll give you mine.
So this one, I had to go for Keon. The high point with 27 points, 6. He almost had next after Gerald for most rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. So got to give it to him. But Gerald was so close to that double-double.
Yeah, and that's why I'm giving mine to Gerald. First of all, playing his previous school. So when we were at the Northwestern game there, one of their fans came up to us and was like, Gerald, how's that offensive output? And we're just like, we don't give a flying you-know-what if Gerald scores at all.
I looked at Alex and I was like, is he trying to talk shit about him? Because I literally wanted to be like, bro, you're missing the whole entire point.
And if that's what if that's what they were expecting out of him at Northwestern, then no wonder he wasn't happy there, because that's not what his role is. You know, that's not where his strengths lie. His strengths lie in blocks and rebounds and playing good defense. And yeah, I mean, once in a while he's going to, get a point or two, but that's not what we need him to do is his main job. His main job is playing defense and getting in there and causing disruption under the basket. And just like a squirrel's going to, a blind squirrel's going to find a nut every once in a while. Yeah, Gerald's going to find the basket every once in a while too. But his 7 points, 10 rebounds, the 10 rebounds for me, baby, and those 2 blocks, that's him. That's where he needs to be. That's his lane. right?
That should be the focus of his contribution.
Correct.
If he has open shots and he takes them, then we're pleased as punch with that. But
absolutely.
I mean, want that to be the first priority of
right.
ever.
If he has the open basket, slam that son of a gun down. I mean, if someone is doing a pick and roll, God, dog it, do I love it. But again, where we need him to shine and thrive is playing some just outstanding defense under that basket, which is what he's been doing for us all season. I mean, there's a reason why he's on the leaderboard for most blocks in the nation. He's not first, but he's on the top 10. So, I mean, and that's beautiful. Love to see it. So, yeah, that's why I'm giving Gerald my player of the game. Keon absolutely took control of this game for sure with 27 points. I mean, hell, he was 3 points away from putting up a 30 piece on them, which would have been, I mean, crap, the 27 points in itself. I mean, that's almost half points. So yeah, Keon had a great game. Teef with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. I mean, Latif is really turning into, not saying he hasn't been all season, but he's a great defender. He's a great defender.
He really is. And I mean, I just get happier every game because like we've been saying, I mean, he has been handling the ball more.
He has
games. And I really love to see it. Because I think he's just one of those scorers who can still find his opportunities and make his own shots. So I don't feel like we're taking a hit in the points department on his play whenever he's running PG. So I love it.
No, I agree 100%. And then, love to see Cam with his 8 points. He even got a steal in there. Love to see Rit with his 8 points. Those two can combine for some major points when they're on. When they're on. And I love to see it. And yeah, I mean, and I'm pretty sure all of Cam's points, if not the majority of them, are he was 50% from the 3-point line. That's to be expected out of Cam. I mean, we know exactly what we're getting out of Cam when he's on the court. I mean, he's going to drain some threes, and I love to see it. And especially if he gets fouled, he's going to most likely drain those fouls too. There's a reason why Coach does the CC Cam switch if people probably get so confused when they see it towards the end of the game, if they see Cam and CC going back and forth, like literally every dead ball or every whistle, there's a method to that madness. But yeah, so and Cam wasn't the only one with 3-pointers. Teef had a couple, Narit with his 2. We didn't take a ton. That is one thing I will say in terms of positives was, we 6 of 18. That's not horrible. We have had games where we just could not stop shooting the 3, and it just didn't work out for us. But this one wasn't too bad. Could have been worse.
I agree. It was a decent amount of 3s and a good percentage. So I was happy with that. We had good points in the paint with 36. I was happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, and the free throw, while not in the 70s where we would truly kind of like it, I'll take the 61% because it's been worse. 11 of 18 is, I'll take that any night of the week this season. It's not great. It's not great. I know. But it's not great, but we've done worse.
Not very many times, though.
I know, but we were 75% in the first half.
I'll take the first half percentage.
Yeah, second half wasn't great, but
kind of fell off.
No. But like I said, we know we're not a great free throw shooting team. We know it. Thank God we can score everywhere else. Thank God.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see here.
I'm happy with the barely double-digit turnovers. I mean, 10's not bad. I like the 7 steals, 8 assists. I'm happy with pretty much everything else. And then I'll have a few small grievances.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like you said earlier, our personal fouls were pretty low. I mean, theirs were as well. It wasn't a very hotly contested game in terms of fouling. So that's fine with me. Yeah. I mean, I think the only negative, not negative, but we'll get there in a second. I mean, I probably just have a couple, like you said, a couple grievances. Any more before we move on?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
With the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're going to hear about it.
Okay.
Said that too soon. I should have done one more shout out. So Cece also got 10 rebounds, same as Gerald.
Oh, well, Jacqueline Parton.
Missed that one, sorry.
Damn, Daniel.
So yay to Cece's another player that we love defensively, but I'll have more to brag on him in the podcast on Friday. So
Friday's podcast is going to be a braggadocious podcast. I mean, it's going to be anyway. Okay, so grievances.
Two players. Sorry, I just saw this dude have 2 players combined for literally half our rebounds. That's pretty insane.
Right. No, I agree. And it just so happened that they're 1 and 2. Like CC is number 1 and Gerald is number 2, like jersey wise, which is funny. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not happy with the 61.1% from the free throw line. It's just
I know. I was trying to be positive about it, but
I mean, barely over half. Like, I just, you know what we like to say, they're free, baby. And it's just, I don't like leaving free opportunities on the table that could really make or break a game. So, I mean, how many did we?
I know.
We missed 7. I mean, just a couple of those could have kept this from being a 2-point game. But
yeah, I get it. I was trying to be positive with it, but I mean, you're right. I will hold my hand up high and say that you're absolutely right. That is a lot of points left on the board, especially in a very tight game like this.
That's probably my biggest grievance with that game.
Huh?
That's probably my biggest grievance for this game. Just besides the fact that we beat them by 10 on the road and then at home, I mean, I never felt in danger of us losing, but I was just annoyed that it was an actual possibility, like somewhere in the realm of reality. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I totally agree. Especially to a team like Northwestern who, you know, you're right. We did beat them by 10 on the road. And I mean, we've been home dogs this whole time. And I was not expecting, of all the games in this homestand, this 5-game homestand, I wasn't expecting that one to be the closest one.
Not at all.
You know? So that's why I was just like, okay, what are we doing here? It was not a very relaxing game. It should have been, but here we are. So for me, I don't like the fact that we went into the half at a deficit. But obviously we figured it out and pulled our heads out of our butts and figured it out in the second half because we did outscore them 37-32. But I just don't like going into halftime at a deficit. I don't care that the deficit was 3 points. It doesn't matter to me.
Wait, we were ahead by 5 in the first
Weird.
half.
Oh my God, I'm looking at the wrong freaking thing.
Okay, I was like, we were down at half.
I was looking left to right and not up and down.
Okay.
That's on me. Hand up. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, okay. I meant they outscored us in the second half.
Yeah.
Forget everything I just said. Forget everything I just said the last 30 seconds. It's been a long week. Okay. It's Wednesday. Give a girl a break.
It felt like Monday again today for me.
Yeah. So in reality, I was on the right track. I was just looking at the right notes, at the wrong numbers. So yeah, being outscored in the second half, I didn't like. That was where I was going with that. That I wasn't a fan of. What was the other thing here? There were 3 players on Northwestern's team that had double digits. I mean, one guy had 19, one had 18, one had 13. Their free throw percentage was a little bit better than ours at 69. Nice. Their 3-point percentage was also better than ours at 37. And we were better on field goals, but not by much.
Yeah.
They also, I know, but not by much. And then they also had 30 points in the paint. They had 15 second chance points. I think also the last few games, that is one thing that's been a bug in my crawl, is the second chance points and how many opportunities we are just giving up by not getting that offensive rebound. That has been such a big pain in my butt. I'm sure it's a pain in a lot of people's butts, including the team and the coaches. But like the offensive rebounds, baby, I mean, are huge.
I agree. And we had 9 and they had 12. So, I mean, they had a third more than we,
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. Like 4 doesn't sound like that many, but they had a third more of what we got. Like that's a good chunk.
I agree. I agree. And again, it just all goes back to the fact that I was not expecting this game to be as close as it was and as contested as it was. So, but here nor there, we still won. We got the dub. We got the home win. We continued our home streak. We continued our winning streak in conference play. The only game that we've lost so far is, the McNeese game at their place. And so I'm happy.
Same.
I'm happy.
Yes.
I don't have much to complain about. Again, we are nitpicking. We are nitpicking, people. Nitpicking. Okay, any other comments, concerns, grievances about this game specifically?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let me go back to no. Okay, there we go. I have a random piece of it's not trivia, but I guess who do you think, as of now, right now, in this moment, who do you think has the best free throw percentage on the team?
Man, that's a hard one because going by percentage, it can always be so tricky because someone who's made a lot more, like Keon would be my first thought, but then I know there's people who may have only shot a few and made a good chunk of them, so their percentage will be higher. I definitely know Keon's made the most, but that's probably not the highest percentage just because there's some people who haven't shot that many. I'm going to guess Marcus.
No.
Okay.
That's a solid guess. Solid guess. You're not, I don't think you'll ever get it, is the crazy part, because it's not the first person you would think of. Not by much, by the way, either. I mean, we're talking about like hundreds of a play. It's Yeti. So Yeti has 78.9%. Cam has 78.6%.
I was thinking Cam would be up there, but again, since I know he's shot more, I thought that might have swayed my thought.
And then Teef has 78.4. So I just think that's, and then you got right after that, Ack with 77.8, and then both Rit and Keon are at 69%. One's at 69.6, one's at 69.7.
Okay.
Which, again, isn't bad. These are not bad numbers. So then I'm sitting here thinking, what are we doing? So total for the whole season, we're at 66.2%.
I would love to be over 70. Maybe that'll be an attainable goal by the end of the season, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, because right now it says based off their opponents, the average is 71. So it's like we're not far off, just compared to everyone.
Comparatively,
it's not great. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. I was going back to pull up the next game, and that caught my eyeball. All right, so one word to describe this game.
I don't even know.
Contested. This was a hotly contested game. Very close. It was not. It was. I mean, it's again. Okay, let me prep. All these games are fun to watch. They're a great time. We're having a wonderful time. It's beautiful. It's a fantastic time. I'm loving every second of it. But gosh dang it, a 2-point win is stressful, baby. Stressful. But nothing compares to the McNeese game. And again, on Friday, you guys will hear all about my day leading up to this game. Jose Pinones, you son of a gun, you.
Wish we were having our brunch, breakfast burritos and mimosas right now. He had to text me today to remind me that Jose and I officially started brunch in Nacogdoches at Bullfrogs. Way back in the day, they had these huge breakfast burritos and $2 mimosas. Yeah. We started that trend. We started that trend in Nac way before brunch was like a thing. Anywho, you know what? I'm just gonna say, I guess I'll just say iffy, which described my drive and the game.
That's great. I love that. It's a great word. I'm here for that word. Actually, that's it's good. You pulled that out of nowhere, and I liked it a lot. I love a good pulling a.
Yeah.
Oh, rat bastard! God damn. Right. I was trying to be so good and like not curse, and then I lost all my notes, and now I have to go back and scroll.
Oh, it's okay. I'll get us started. So game 2 of the season, Saturday, January 31st at home versus SELA. General history, background info here, 28 wins and 11 losses in our previous matchup. I always call them, I think Alex and I both do, I always call them SELA. I know it's like, I probably get just as irritated as we do about SF Austin because it's technically SLU, but who's going to say SLU when you can say SELA?
I mean, I feel like it's just easier to distinguish them because it's like Southeastern Louisiana.
SLU could be anybody, who knows?
That's what I'm saying. I feel for some reason, maybe it's like my, what do you call that? The Mandela effect. I could have sworn that when I was in school that they had stuff that said SELA.
I think they did because I feel like I remember the same thing in maybe like the last 2 seasons is when they started doing the whole SLU thing. And I'm like,
right. And I feel like
then it's like LSU just mixed up.
Right. And that's another reason I'm like, I feel like I'm going to get confused and then get dyslexic and discombobulated and call them LSU when it's not LSU.
I almost just did. So
right, exactly. And so that's why I was like, they're just going to be SELA to me for now and forever, just like East Texas A&M is not East Texas A&M. It's Commerce.
I literally put it in our notes that way. So yeah, we're not calling them East Texas A&M. Anyways, so y'all know who we're talking about when we say SELA and when we say Texas A&M Commerce.
It's Commerce.
Last matchup, we did win, also by 10 points, 73-63 there on January 3rd. That's almost identical to the road score against Natchez. It was 74-64. Anyway,
crazy.
Largest margin of victory was 89-60 in 1987. We're throwing it way back on both of these. Smallest victory was 61-60 in 1986.
Love it. Should I do the standings? I mean, it's
up to you.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, we'll do them again on Friday, even though they're going to be the exact same. I don't think there's any games between now and Friday. Not for us, I know that, but like in the league, I don't know.
I'll look while you're
Okay. Well, obviously, like we won on Monday, so that's why we're where we're at in the standings. So we are in sole possession, and we have been in sole possession of first place, but now there's just a little bit more of a cushion between us and McNeese, thank God. So we are at the top of the board at 13-1, and McNeese is at 11-3. Nichols is at 9-5, and then you got 3 teams at 8-6: A&M Corpus Christi, UTRGV, and NOLA. Then we have Lamar at 7-7, UIW at 5-9. Then you got 3 teams at 4-10, Commerce, HCU, Northwestern, and at the bottom of the board, SELA at 3-11.
So there was one game earlier tonight, but it didn't change any of that because it was Texas A&M Commerce beating Northwestern by 6 points. And there are no games between now and Friday. So
okay, well then there you go. So yeah, I mean, I do have to say I'm a little shocked. I guess I shouldn't say it, but like I feel like I don't know. I feel like the standings are. There's some people in the standings that towards the bottom that are not normally at the bottom, and that's just surprising to me, I guess. And then there's a couple people at the top who have not been at the top very, like UTRGV, for instance. Like they've been at the bottom of the standings for a long time.
Yeah.
And now they're, very much up at the top. I mean, they're in 4th place. No, I'm sorry. I can't read. They're in 5th place. Numbers are hard for me, but still, I mean, but they're tied for 4th place. Let's say that. That is going to be difficult too, because they're going to have to say, for example, A&M Corpus Christi and UTRGV because right now they have the exact same standings. Like they're both at 8 and 6. They're both at 12 and 11. They're both 7 and 4 home. They're both 5 and 7 away. Like they're exactly the same. So then it's going to have to in order to break ties, they have to go into look at what the physical score was.
I don't know exactly what they do stickers, but there's plenty more games. They won't. I don't think anybody.
No, I know, but it say like the season ended, Saturday, and they ended at the exact same.
Yeah, I'd have to look because I remember a lot of conferences have their own discretion for what they want to do. So I don't know what.
And that's what makes it so confusing because it's like from one conference to the next, the rules are, the tiebreakers are so different.
Yeah.
Anyway, but okay, we're good. I mean, I couldn't be happier right now with where we're at. I'm just, okay.
Me too. Okay, so.
Moving on.
Same starters as always. I was very, very happy. Well, we were both obviously happy to have an easy, relaxing win.
Oh, God, thank you, Jesus.
For this game, but also happy since this is Cam's team from last year.
Mm-hmm.
So we did win 85-58. The attendance was 3,946. Sean Kennedy's stat section. Hold on. Field goal percentage 55.4%, 3-point percentage 57.1%. From the free throw, we were 63.6. We had 28 points in the paint, 16 points off turnovers, 16 second chance points, 7 fast break points. We had 37 bench points. The score was never tied and the lead never changed. We did have 28 total rebounds, 9 offensive and 19 defensive. A lot more fouls this game. We had 19.
A lot more fouls.
Single-digit turnovers, 9. They had 13. We had 6 steals, 4 blocks, and 17 assists, which I think might be a new high.
That's a big number.
So game leaders, we had Keon with 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. We had Cam with 14 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals. We had Marcus with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Latif with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Narit with 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And Ak with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. So I have a player of the game and then just a special shout out. So player of the game, I'm going to have to give it to Cam since this was his previous team. Made 14 points. Let me see what his little breakdown was. He made 4 3-pointers out of 6. 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. The only shots he took not at the free throw line were threes. He didn't take any shots inside the arc. The 3 steals.
Your special shout out is my player of the game, by the way.
Okay, good. Well, then I'll let you take that one away, and then I'll expand.
Okay, yeah. So gotta give it to our boy Marcus. I gotta give it to Marcus. Come on, bench player coming off the bench, and he hits not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 fours. Not 4 fours.
4 threes.
4 threes.
And his percentage was actually better than Cam's this game from the 3-point line. He made 4 out of 5. Cam made 4 out of 6.
Marcus Scurry, you so-and-so. Like, holy moly. Holy moly. He played for 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Let's see, the 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block.
Almost something in every category except for steals.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, he did have a block. Okay, yeah, everything but a steal.
Marcus Scurry, you son of a son. I swear to God.
Nick gave him a new nickname. Marcus Scurry out there looking like S. Curry.
That he did say that. He did say that. And at first I was like, huh? And then it had been a long day, but I finally caught on and understood what he meant. But like, yeah, Marcus, love to see that. Love to see. I mean, obviously this was, like Jacqueline said, this was a very relaxing game at home. The last relaxing game we watched was not at home. And so it was nice to have one physically in person. I mean, if you saw us, you'll know exactly how the game is going in terms of how Jacqueline and I are sitting behind the bench. Let me explain. If you see us like lean up forward and we're doing this on the wall, we're stressed out. If you see us leaning forward and we're doing one of these on the wall.
This is my I'm dying position with my chin on the wall.
Right. Or if you can't even see my face at all in my head, it's because I'm all the way like leaning down like this. That's when you know things may not be going really great for us. Okay. You just have to look behind the bench when you're watching on TV and see what Jacqueline and I are doing. But if you see us kick back in our chairs like this.
If I got one arm behind Alex, like I'm the dude on the date, we're chilling, we're vibing.
We are chilling. And so this game, we were kicked back, relaxing, having a good time, cutting up, talking to people left and right. There wasn't much to get nervous about. So there's a little tip. If you're ever like, we're winning, but, how are we doing in terms of like, how are the players playing and how is it jiving? Ooh, baby, you just got to look and see what our body language is like, because that'll tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know.
We did get hyped multiple times during this game because, man, I just talked about this a million times so far this season, but I'll say it every time it's relevant. We love games like this because these are the ones where we have some breathing room and people who don't normally get as much playing time because they're not in the starting lineup get more. And that's when people like Marcus really get to shine. And it's just a lot of fun to watch because, even afterwards, like my dad and I were talking about it and he's like, I've known all season that there's like a lot more there and he's a really good player.
For sure.
He's brand new. He's a true freshman, right? I think, if I'm thinking correctly.
I'm pretty sure I can go back and look real quick. I have it pulled up.
But and he just
true freshman.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he's young. This is his first year. First year in D1 basketball, learning a new system, all of that stuff. And now he's getting a little more floor time. And man, he did fantastic. I mean, 80% from the 3-point line. That's insane.
I agree. And other things too. I mean, it wasn't a lot of time, but you had guys like, L got in for 4 minutes. Harris got in for 4 minutes. Moo got in for 4 minutes. I mean, yeah, we had a pretty good lead. Could they have come in earlier? Sure. But 4 minutes isn't too shabby. And in those 4 minutes, Moo got some points. He got 2 points. Harris got 2 points. So, I mean, listen, any opportunity these guys can get some points and get a little bit more experience I'm happy with that.
It's my favorite thing. Not going to lie to y'all.
Well, 100%. I mean, and then just running through quickly the 3-pointers here. Keon had 1. Cam had those 4. Marcus had those 4. Teef had 2. Rit had 3. Ak had 2. Yeah. So love to see it. You know what else I love to see? And this is, again, coming in here with Marcus leading the charge on from the bench, and same thing with Rit, with them 37 bench points.
Yeah.
Woo! I mean, when
that was almost half of our points.
I was going to say, I was trying to do the math. I'm like, that's almost half. I don't do math. I don't do numbers. That's almost half, though.
Close.
That's close enough.
Yeah. That's
close enough for me. So, yeah, just all around great game, easy to watch, very low stress. And shout out to Marcus for getting a block. I mean, you got one of the smallest guys on the court getting a block. That just cracks me up.
I love it.
I'm here for it so much. It makes me giggle. Just makes me giggle. Let's see. Anything else on your end? I'm trying to look at the stats again and make sure I'm not missing anything. I do like the 16 points off turnovers.
And the 16 second chance points. We were better this game, which is, again, what I'm saying. Like, it's just wild because our field goal percentage was so much better this game than the last game, and our second chance points were still better. So it's like we didn't even have as many rebounds to grab to put back up, and yet we still got more.
Right.
The math ain't mathin'.
Sometimes the math doesn't math, Jax, and that happens a lot in my life.
Our field goal percentage was 13% better. Our 3-point percentage was 24% better. And we still did better on second chance. I don't get it. Anyways.
Listen, I find it listen. This is insane to me. We took no free throws in the second half.
That is insane. But they were, I guess, I don't know. I just feel like they weren't calling a whole lot of never mind. They were calling them on us because we had 19.
Right.
How many fouls did they have? Hold on. They had only 12.
12.
It's pretty
little lopsided there. I mean, little lopsided. Okay. Anything else positive before we move into our favorite part?
I think that's it.
Okay. Ready?
Begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're going to hear about it.
All right. What do we got, girl?
I'm really going to be scraping on this one to come up with something. But, I mean, I just what I said, the math ain't mathin' on having a better shooting percentage this game and then still somehow having more second chance points than the other game, which obviously is better for this game. I'm just saying in general, it doesn't make sense to me. So,
yeah, I agree. I probably fumbled the bag a little bit when I mentioned the free throws. I think that's nuts. That's a grievance that we had 0 free throws in the second half. That's a great, what you mean to tell me that we weren't fouled at all in the second half? Shooting foul, nothing.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I find that really, really, really hard to believe. really hard to believe. So, yeah.
Yeah.
The math ain't math in there for me either on that part of it. I don't find that, again, difficult to believe. Let's see here. In terms of their points and their statistics, I mean, they were at 76% from the free throw line.
That is nice, man. They
were hitting them free throws. They only missed 4. They had an extremely high bench point number as well. They had 36. They also, I know, they had 14 points off turnovers as well, which, I mean, isn't a ton, but it's enough. They had 2 guys in double digits, one at 15, one at 13. Number 10, Jaden Lawrence, was really shooting them threes. I mean, all of his points came from threes. He had 3 threes. They didn't have a ton of threes. They had 5 total, but still, I mean, let's see here, just couldn't guard him on the 3. But that's about it. I mean, again, nothing super impressive from them other than the fact that they were getting calls and we weren't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty disparate. I don't know. I mean, I know we play aggressive, but that's a lot.
But again, you can't tell me that for an entire half of a game that we had no foul, like we didn't get fouled at all in terms of shooting fouls.
Oh, yeah.
None.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's so hard to believe. I don't think
really is. Like, at least one person legitimately got fouled while shooting under the bucket or.
Right. And I think that might have been the only time we got super hyped up in like a negative way was I'm recalling back that there were at least 1 or 2 chances or times where someone got fouled under the basket and did not get called.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much every game.
Par for the course, and my mom said it, so sadly. Oh man. But yeah, all in all,
I'm saving my ref grievances for Friday's episode.
Oh God. I hope our special guest is ready because we're gonna just let it.
I got a lot. And Richard Parton had quite a few as well.
Oh,
and I can't wait to share some of his commentary. Y'all are gonna laugh.
Oh God, I can't wait. All right, so in terms of this game, what do we think? Word to summarize it, I'm gonna say easy. Nothing's ever easy, but in terms of watching it, for us on our end, easy game.
I'm going to say together, going to their little hashtag since so many guys got an opportunity to contribute.
That's good. That's good. You nailed it. That's good. I like it. Okay. So a few reminders before we wrap her up. I mean, we got through 2 games pretty quickly. It really helps when we win and there's not much negative to say. Let's just be honest.
Helpful.
Always very helpful, very helpful. But you already know a couple of the reminders that we have the same ones every time. One of them, it's scrolling below your screen right now, which is supporting the Sawmill NIL Collective. I mean, listen, guys, if you're having a good time and you're enjoying this team and you're enjoying the success that we're having currently, all we can say is that you need to be supporting the Sawmill 6-man collective, giving money to the NIL immediately. Like I had multiple conversations with people over the past 2 days from Monday till now. And literally they said, oh God, we're playing too well. They're going to steal our people. And I said, it's a possibility. And they said, well, I got to re-up my Sawmill and crank up the amount of money I'm giving. And I'm like,
spread the word.
If you can afford to do it, do it. And if you're not doing it right now, literally for as little as $5 a month, you can contribute. and you can give money to the NIL Collective. Every little bit helps. Even, like I said, even if it's $5 a month, if you can spare more, great. We know times are tough and the money purse strings can get really kind of tight. Believe me, I get it and I understand it. But if I can find $50 a month out of my budget to give, anybody can do it, because I promise you I could probably spend that $50 on something else or help pay off a credit card or two every single month. But you know what? It's worth it. They need it. We need it. You want to keep seeing the successes that we're having currently. You want to keep the players and the coaches that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is how we do it, people. This is the reality of college sports in 2026. Love it or hate it.
Getting more real every day.
It truly, truly is. So that's the first reminder. Second reminder is, again, as you always see it scrolling below, My Plates. Great way to support your lumberjacks as well is by getting yourself a My Plate. Jacqueline and I have our My Plates on our cars. We can't hide anywhere. We drive everywhere and people know exactly what we're doing and where we're going. But it's okay. That's fine, because it helps support the lumberjack athletics. And you could do 1 year, 3 year, 5 year plans. A percentage of the renewals and all the new plates that they get in goes back to lumberjack athletics in different various formats and to the different teams and things like that. So it's a really fun way to support your lumberjacks, and it's super simple. You just got to go to www.myplates.com/lumberjacks, and you can either just get a regular plate with no personalization, but it's nice and purple and pretty and cute, or you can get a personalized plate and, you know, be fun and cool like Jacqueline and I with our vanity plates that we constantly get razzed for. I mean, Jacqueline may not, but I do.
Still more people have to ask than you would think, you know?
When we're parked next to each other, it makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. But when I'm just by myself, people are like, Melix? What's Melix?
I mean, mine's my last name, just literally minus one letter, one little vowel, and still some people are like, don't understand. And I'm like, it's anyway. Now you know.
People just don't read the syllabus, Jacqueline. And that's my teacher way of saying bless their hearts, you know? Just bless them.
Don't.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah. So yeah, and then the last reminder is to go check out our merch store. We keep adding new designs every single day.
I'm wearing one of your new ones right now underneath
Are
this.
you?
Let's see it.
Tis the season, baby. So yeah, I made that one a few seasons ago. It has a basketball on it, a jersey with the number 23. It's a little shout out to our boy Nate Bain. That was the season. And then a little axe, and then the basketball hoop, and it just says "'Tis the season."
Well, also 1923 SFA.
Right. It's both. It's both. But yeah. And then I just added another one with one of Jacqueline's creations. It has like a 9-pack of basketballs. I think it's 9 basketballs.
Oh, yeah, with all the different
designs and colors and purple in them. And so I just added that to the store. We have our Sideline Social Club outfits on there, which I'll be wearing my Sideline Social Club shirt when it's maybe a little warmer. We'll see.
Yeah.
If not, then I'm gonna wear it at some point this season. You'll see me in it at some point.
We might need to coordinate and wear those on the same day.
Oh, that's right. You did order one too, didn't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's another one that we added. Oh, it's like, it has our podcast name on it. It says like Game Day, and it has Part Me Alex on it. So go check it out. There's a bunch of cool stuff in there. Got cold weather gear, long sleeve, short sleeve, t-shirts. Okay.
I'm also wearing the sweatpants that I got.
Oh yeah, that's right. She ordered sweatpants.
Anyone who knows me knows I am very picky about my sweatpants, but I will say they are very comfy. I like them. They're very nice. Here's a little look-see. The jack basketball and the hoop and the drawstring is a different color.
Ooh.
And the pants are black, and they are very soft and comfy.
I like that.
I was worried about the sizing because they're unisex, and so I thought I'm going to get a small, and they're going to be way too big, and they fit perfect. So definitely size up if you're a dude and you're buying them.
No, that's actually really good. Okay, I like that. I was wondering what design you ordered. I wasn't sure which one you were going to get, but I like that one. It's a good one.
It's a throwback when I did like 2 designs.
Yeah, that was one of our original ones that's been on there for a while. But yeah, so go check out our store. There's a deal going on right now, 25% off of everything in the store. Like I said, there's cold weather gear, there's t-shirts, there's tank tops, there's hats, there's like stuff for your home office, there's cups, there's mugs, there's a bunch of stuff on there. So check out the store. All you have to do is go to, let me see if I can post it. Give me 2 seconds. Right there. Go scan our QR code up in the corner. You can see it. Hello. Just go scan it right up there. And it'll take you to our website, which then you can go and search our little store right there on our website and go and shop and get all the fun things. And listen, we keep all of the prices on this store super, super low as we can go and make a minimal profit. And literally month to month, we probably make about $5 to $6. I mean, if more people order stuff, great. We'll make more.
2 of us ordering things.
Yeah, because we order stuff from our own store, and it's literally us putting money back into our. I mean, like I said, we try to keep the prices as low as possible so that you guys aren't breaking the bank and ordering merch for yourselves. But also, whatever money we do make, it literally goes back into our travel budget. Like if we go to an away game and we get $20 last month from the store, that's our gas money. I mean, that's literally what we use it for. We're not over here making hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now that would be great, but we're not.
We don't have any NIL deals.
We don't. If anybody would love to sponsor us, that'd be great, but we don't have that. We just don't have that. But it's all good. It's all good. All right. So that concludes the reminders, and that concludes this specific episode of Part Me Alex. There is an upcoming home game on Saturday at 5:00. We are playing Lamar. So again, if you are in the area, if you're able to go, please, please, please go and support the Lumberjacks if you can. Tickets are stupid cheap. You can take your entire family out for a fun night of basketball for probably way less than you could taking them out to dinner. So why not do that? Come grab some Freddies over in the concessions, grab some popcorn and some drinks and go and enjoy some Lumberjack basketball and support these guys because they deserve it. They're playing lights out right now. And again, if you missed Monday's game,
you missed out.
You 100% missed out because that was a barn burner. By Joe, a barn burner. And I know Jacqueline agrees with me. We are so excited for Friday's episode. Like, to talk about it and like dive into it, but then also to dive into it with our special guest. I'm pumped. I think you guys are really going to like who we have because I'm just going to say he's something.
It's going to be a long episode. I hope he has some time for us because just the amount of questions I came up with on the outline today, not pertaining to the game, because I feel like those will flow.
Yeah.
It's going to take some time. So
he said he is available from 1 to 3. So
no, we won't take up 2 hours.
Oh yeah, we're not going to take up 2 hours, but I
5 minutes of his time. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I said if anything, it'd be about 30 to 45 minutes. Like if it goes a little bit over, if he needs to go, he just needs to tell us. Like, hey, guys, gotta go.
Yeah. He's done with us. He's done. We're not
correct. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep you strangleholded here.
We're deferring to whatever schedule he has.
Correct. Exactly. So yeah, super excited. So that again, Friday at 1:30 will be our episode about McNeese. So I know it's a Friday and it's at 1:30 and you probably are at work, but don't worry. You can always go back and rewatch this later on YouTube or listen to it on the podcast, just audio. But I really think you should watch it visually. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Just saying. But anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful night. Enjoy this Wednesday. Enjoy. It's not super cold, but it's cold enough. So
just nice and brisk.
Yeah, nice and I like that word, brisk. Bundle up a little bit.
A little crisp outside.
It is, no, it is crisp. I have the heater on out here with like 2 layers of clothes on because I'm just a little cold girly nowadays. So
Me too.
I know. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful night. And again, if you're able to come to the game on Saturday, please do 5:00 in the Sawmill. Be there, be square. We love you. Thank you for your support. And as always, Axe and Jacks.
With Alex and Jax.
Toodle.